Hello. This week I thought let's take a look at self awareness and also its importance in our daily living. The way that I see it, self awareness to me is strength. It's self control of emotions, of feelings, and also a response to life in general. That's how I see self awareness. We also can take a look at self awareness as being awake, which means not sleeping at the wheel of life. When you are awake, you're no longer trapped in your own thoughts that are not serving you. You recognize that you are free to come and go from your mind like an ocean tide. You are free to release yourself to thinking of certain thoughts that literally restrict you or maybe keep you in bondage, and they're thoughts that are not feeling good at all, that you start to feel and be aware that you literally can change those thoughts. That's self-awareness, to me. Norman Vincent said it best: change your thoughts and you change your world. Our thoughts are more powerful than you might know. Dr. Wayne Dyer also said we become what we think about all the time, which means we create our own reality by what we think and say with our own mouth. When I learned this, that I have the power to control what I think about, to control what I say, and declare about my life and what I want the day to be, that I literally can wake up in the morning and say, this is going to be one of the best days that I've ever had. And then it really does become the best day that I ever had. And many of you might think, how does that happen? What if something bad happens or you get told bad news? It still is a day that I have declared that it will be the best day ever in my life. Somewhere, somehow, that bad news is outshined by everything good that will be happening throughout the day because of that declaration. It's something called the law of attraction, and we can talk about that in another block. But I became aware of the power of my thinking and words, and I have never been the same. So let me ask you, what do you think of yourself right where you are today with your life? What do you think? What do you say about where you are today and how your life is going? Are you aware of your thoughts, your words, the story that you're telling yourself? Because the story that we choose greatly impacts and influences our lives today as well as our future. So what are those thoughts? What is your story? As you answer these, if you have a journal, it'll be a great reflection, self-awareness exercise to just write what comes to mind and what you're thinking about. Self-awareness is said to benefit us in many ways. One of the ways, or many of the ways, include boosting our self-acceptance, boosting our self-love, increasing self-control. Our self-confidence is also increased when we are aware and practicing self-awareness. You also can encourage yourself and also improve in your personal and professional development, even business development, with self-awareness practice. In every day and every moment, take a step back and ask yourself, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What is going on around me? And how is that impacting my thoughts? So to help with calming your mind, I want to share a mindfulness meditation with you today. And today I thought, let's do one that will help you become more open to looking at your life and self-awareness in a whole different way. So below this blog today is a link that you can use, you can click on to practice that meditation. The meditations are not long. They're like 13 minutes the most. So you know what? Click there and just find some quiet time in a quiet space that you can get into. I also want to invite you, if you haven't taken a self-love quiz, which is a link that is on my website, www.drstemy.com. It'll be interesting to see what comes up when you take that self-love quiz. And all it's doing is taking an assessment of how much time you are giving to self-love. This is Dr. Stem, and as I always say, be encouraged.